Hey, this is Chris with the Release Technique. And today is the day to experience who you really are, your true self, your authentic self. And when you are in touch with who and what you really are, you're unlimited. You're all powerful. You're happy. You're free. And whatever it is that you set your mind to, you are always successful. There's no way around it. That is just how powerful and how positive you really are. But how much of that are you really experiencing right now in your life? You see, if you have challenges in your life right now, if you've got problems, and if you're worried, say you're worried about your job, your livelihood, how are you going to make a living? And especially if you want to create a much better life than you're living right now. The things are kind of tight in your life. And if you find yourself struggling just to make a living right now, working yourself to the bone, day in and day out, and for what? So you get a few hours of rest and relaxation during the weekend, maybe if you're lucky, only to go into a whole new week and go through it all over again. And you live your life like this, month by month, year by year, and seeing your life slip away slowly, going, well, what is happening to my life? Why am I not living in freedom and happiness? Well, it's time to turn all of that around. It's time to connect with your ultimate success. That is right here, right now. And that happens by answering this simple question. Who am I? What am I? And when you answer that, you've got the secret to success. Unfortunately, most of us, consciously and subconsciously, when we look at who am I, we immediately start identifying with the problems. I'm the one who has this limitation. I am the one that has this crummy job. I am the one who has a negative bank balance and all these debts, and I am the one who has these problem people in my life that keep coming in and aggravating me and challenging me and pushing me down. That's not who you are. Now think about a problem that you have in your life. I'm going to show you how to really get in touch with the real you. Think about a problem that you have, a challenge, a limitation right now in your life. Now when you think about it, you're looking at a story in your mind. Story of memories, of images, of what has happened in your life or what is going on right now. And you have sounds in your head about, okay, this is happening and I don't have an answer to this. But who's observing this problem that you're looking at right now? Who's listening to these sounds in your head? Who's looking at these pictures that are flashing in front of you right now in your mind? Notice there's a story, there's images, there's sounds. But then there's part of you that's observing everything that's going on. Notice that. This part of you is silent. It's nameless. It's formless. It's just a silent observer. But here's the thing. It's present. Effortlessly present right now. And no matter what has gone on in your life, all the ups and downs, all the goods and bads, this silent observer has always been present through all of it. And there's no noise from this silent observer. There's no problem that's from this silent observer, not from this point of view. It's like sitting in a movie theater. And if you're watching a war go on in the screen in front of you, up in front of you on the screen is all the motion and commotion and war that's happening. But it's up on the screen. It's not where you are. You're just watching it. Just like you're watching your problems and your concepts of limitations right now. So just notice it. Simply noticing it now increases your awareness. Wow, there's something deeper to me. There's something right here that's solid, that cannot be touched. There's something here that is totally imperturbable. Because no matter what happens, here I am. I am always here. Now inside of that is all the joy and all the success that you're looking for. It's up to you now to identify with it instead of identifying with the mind. So I'm going to show you how to do that. This is what Lester has taught us, to rid ourselves of what we're not. This is the key to the whole release technique. It's understanding that I am, and that's it. I am not these problems. I am not these negative feelings. I am not these limitations. I can let go of them. Just simply be who I am. And in an instant, become unlimited. And coming from this place, I can have, do, be whatever I like. So simply identifying with who you really are, your authentic self, is the fastest way to achieve a life of success, happiness, and abundance that you're looking for right now. So let's take the first step right now to understand and experience your unlimited self, your authentic self, by dropping what it is that you're not right now. So think about a problem, a challenge, or a limitation that you have in your life right now. Maybe right now you're just working so much that you don't have time to really live your life, to enjoy yourself, to relax, and be with your loved ones. Or maybe you're struggling to get into a positive cash flow situation. And maybe you're concerned about what it is that is going to happen in your future. Or maybe you've got a problem in your body. You can't eat all the foods that you want to eat. They cause illness. They cause your body to act up. Or maybe you've got a problem in your body right now. Pain, limitation, doesn't work right. And it's a challenge to you. Now, can you see that to the degree that you identify with this problem, you're struggling with it and you're fighting with this problem? Now, could you just let go of fighting with it for a moment? Let go of fighting with it. And let go of fighting with it even more. And let go of resisting this problem in your life. Now, when you listen to your mind, it says, of course, I got to resist it. This is unacceptable. But just look at what you've been doing, the results that you've been getting by resisting it. You've been resisting it for a long time. You've been fighting with it. You've been fighting with your body. You've been fighting with your finances. You've been fighting with people. You've been fighting with yourself. And where's that gotten you? Nowhere. So could you let that go for a moment now? And could you let go of fighting with it some more? And some more. And even more. And even more. And even more. And even more. Now, what if everything was in your mind? What if it's just a story that isn't even true? And if the problem is only in your mind, then the solution is to drop your mind. Now I'll show you how to do that. Get a picture of your mind right now. Whatever that looks like to you. And just imagine that picture right now, evaporating and dissolving. And just imagine your whole mind right now, just evaporating and dissolving. Whatever that looks like to you. Maybe you just see it as smoke, just drifting away and evaporating. And allow your mind to evaporate and dissolve. And allow it to evaporate and dissolve even more. And even more. And even more. And even more. And allow it to evaporate and dissolve even more. And as you do this, notice if you're getting quieter. If that sense of presence, quiet, groundedness is opening up now. Now could you surrender your mind over to quiet? And could you surrender your mind to quiet even more? And even more. And even more. And notice if you're experiencing more happiness just bubbling up effortlessly. See if you're feeling lighter. That's showing you that by quieting your mind and connecting with the real you, that is all the happiness, positive, success, and love. It's in you right now, and it's just coming out. When you let go of what it is that you're not. Now imagine a problem in your life. And just get a picture of this problem. It's a story in your head. You could see it play out right now. Whatever that problem looks like to you. Now just imagine it evaporating and dissolving. And more. And even more. And even more. And even more. And even more. And get in touch with some fear that you have. Think about something that you wouldn't like to have happen. Maybe lose your home, lose your job, lose your spouse, lose your significant other, lose all of your friends, even lose your life. And notice that feeling of fear. Now, instead of fighting with the fear, which we all have had a tendency to do our whole lives, we fight with our fear and all of our negative feelings. And has that ever gotten you anywhere? No. So now welcome up that fear. And just imagine this fear. whatever it looks like to you. May you just feel it like as, a light, or as an energy, or as a darkness, whatever it looks like to you. Now just imagine it evaporating and dissolving. You can even imagine opening up a window right in front of your body, and just this fear moving right on out the window. And just imagine it evaporating and dissolving. And even more. And even more. And even more. And more. And what are you experiencing now? Are you feeling lighter? More secure? More confident? More happy? So this is it. This is what this method is all about. It's not about good ideas. It's not about kidding yourself. It's totally experiential. And all you have to do is just let go of what you're not. And that true self, your authentic you, is obvious. You're looking at it right now. You're experiencing it right now when you look at that silent observer. So right now, just surrender to that. That part of you right now that's here, that's present, that's just being. It's your beingness. Could you surrender to your beingness now in this moment? And now. And now. And now. And now. And what are you experiencing now? Is it nicer? So, here's the thing. You can experience an immediate shift just by choosing to identify with the real you. I'm going to show you how to do that fast. I'm going to show you how to knock away all the stuff that you are not fast. I'm going to show you how to get successful and positive and happy and get to the place where you are in total charge of your life fast. I'm going to show you how easy it is. So click the link below. Join me on the Fast Track to Success course. This is a brand new 2-weekend course that shows you the fastest way to come from your authentic self and thereby achieving all the success, all of your goals right now.